This is my day in the life as a trainee cardiac sonographer. So first things first, I need to make sure that we were prepped today. I didn't want to waste any time in between patients. The gel bottle was half empty, so I thought I'd give it a little top up. I am pretty notorious for using more gel than I have to. That's a different story. And just like that, good as new. Before any of my patients arrived, I came in to see Amanda, who's a senior cardiac sonographer. And we were just going over one of my case studies that I had to submit for uni. She also thinks I'm a banana because I breathe with the patients when we guide them. But anyways, here's a little bit of baby appreciation. She's about to pop soon. You know, she wished me luck for my solo day and we got straight into scanning. So the first thing we do is confirm the patient details and then get our height and weight so we can index their measurements. Our first view is going to be our parasternal long axis. Our mitral valve leaflets are flapping away nicely, as well as the aortic, which is a really good sign. It means everything's working well. Here's a bit of M mode for the old timers. Parasternal short axis at the papillary level. Everything's coming in concentrically, as you can see, which means no regional wall abnormalities. Here's my apical four chamber. Now, before any sonographers start critiquing me from the specularness, just note that the patient was over 100 kilograms, so I nearly sacrificed my wrist trying to get this on axis. LV focus view, looking great. First patient's all done, and the first thing I need to make sure is I wipe everything down. Ari, if you're listening, I've learnt my lesson. We need to make sure everything's clean, no gel on the probe, and then I can get ready for the next one. The next one was an inpatient, which means I had to go take the machine upstairs to a different part of the hospital. One thing that I struggle with is my bearings, and I always seem to get lost for some reason in this hospital, but finding the wards has got to be probably the hardest thing about cardiac sonography because there's so many of them, and I never really know which wards are which. The inpatient ended up having a normal study and no pathology, which is easier for me, but again, I guess it just makes my day a little bit more boring. Once that was done, I brought the machine back downstairs, and then I spent a little bit of time going over my study and making sure all my images and measurements are correct. As a trainee, there's usually a tendency of over-calling things or over-expecting pathology. I guess better safe than sorry, maybe? You know, anyways, attentive eyes. I quickly wrote up all my reports, and then I had a little bit of time to catch up on some studying. Physics is a nightmare for anyone who's about to start. Usually before the next day, I try and restock up on anything that I've used and make sure the room's fully set for the next sonographer. You know, our team usually moves in between sites, so we want to make sure everything's clean. I gave the bed a quick wipe down, some fresh sheets, and then decided to spend the last hour with Amanda while she finished up her report. So normally as a trainee, you always buddy up with someone in a room together. You know, having solo days like this, I just love them. Really make it your own, have a day to yourself and organize your patients however you want. So that's the day done. Till next time.